Hi, Tony.
Oh,
I'm back.
God.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm back.
Hi, Les.
How you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Okay.
Hi guys, can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, we got some new hardware. I'm just make sure it works.
You miss me, Tony?
I do.
You know,
I got some fun stuff in line. I've been working on it all day.
oh God. How you feeling, Katie?
Oh, you know, Les, it's just
Yeah, I know.
every day gets more fun.
When are you due?
May 30th, so I got like
31 days, 32 days.
Oh, you're very
Oh, wow.
I didn't realize you were that close.
it's happening.
Hey, Les, they come right when baby is like the due date. They come exactly on their due date, right?
Oh, yeah.
That can be arranged, but not necessarily.
You can arrange that, Les?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh God.
Close. No, stop your video. Stop your video. No, stop your audio and video.
All right,
So,
I'm gonna mute.
all right. Hold on. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Ah. Hello. There we go. All right, can I still hear me? Yep, we'll wait. We'll go another minute. And I'm gonna put it on, I'll still be able to see everybody. And then again, same rules, Mandy. I'll show an exercise. You guys watch me. But after that, after a couple reps of me doing it, hopefully Mandy can perform it well enough for you guys to look up at the screen if you need to. Again, new routine today, a little bit different from the weeks past where I've alternated like a core movement and a mobility movement. This time after our warm up, we're gonna have a set of all core and then we're gonna finish up with a circuit of all mobility, all right? I just did it, kind of sweating a little bit. I did it at 5 o'clock. It's a doozy. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So a little bit easier for you, Katie. So the first circuit that we do after the warm up is all core. So that's when you get a little break. All right. All right, let's get started with our warm up. Same deal, guys. We're gonna do a little self massage. You guys earned it. Let's do it. Okay. What you're gonna do, let's do that hip IT again. Gonna start with that elbow, then do circles starting at that hip joint. Let's go up and down that hip. We're gonna go 20 seconds with this technique. And then we'll try to separate that IT band from that quad muscle with our thumbs. Okay, let's switch techniques. We're gonna go that thumb. I'm sorry, knuckles. I always confuse this. It's easier with your knuckles to separate. So use your knuckles and drive it into, not the side of the leg, just right off the center of that side, and try to separate that tendon away from those muscles by pushing it towards the middle of your body. Tight. All right, let's switch sides. So elbow dug into that hip joint, circles. And back, go up and down. Starting at that hip joint, my watch is talking to me. All right, now let's use those knuckles. Drive it into that IT, push it towards the middle of that leg. About 5 more seconds. Really dig in there. Use those knucks. Okay. A little bit different body part here. Let's relieve some of that low back. So what you're going to do, okay? You're going to use your fingers like this, okay? To kind of wrap your yourself, your love handles here, and then just dig those fingers and separate that muscle from the spine. And you're not going to go too high. You want to keep it low in that low back and just go up and down. You don't want to get to that mid back. It's right on the top of that glute, and then go up and down right before you get to that mid back. So we're going to keep in our lumbar region. Okay, and go 30 seconds here. Find a sore spot and concentrate on that sore spot if you find one. Okay, good. Okay, now, new stretch. So we've been doing that frog lat stretch. We're going to do a hip flexor stretch with a side bend here, okay? So you're going to get in a half kneeling position, all right? So if you look on Mandy here, she is flat foot on the back foot, okay? 90 degrees. So from here, I want you to keep your stomach in, squeeze the glutes, okay? The same side that that forward leg is on, that arm is going to be out like this. Clench your fists so that shoulder stays tight. The other arm is going to come up here. And now what you're going to do is you're going to bend to the side, reach with that hand diagonal or to the side, and then that hip, push that hip out to the side as well. So you should feel in your hips and glutes on the right on the side of your body. You're going to hold this stretch for 10 seconds. So push that hip to that arm, that hand is reaching out to one side, and then the hip is reaching out to the other side. Okay, now relax, and then you're going to do repetitions of it. 8 reps. Okay, stick on the same side. Count to 8, babe. All right, switch sides. Mandy is finished. Face them. There you go. So engage your glutes, flexing the glutes. Contact points, feet are dug into the ground. Let's stretch for 10 seconds. Hold that stretch, and then we'll do our repetitions. Reach over your head. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now let's do our repetitions. Good. All right. So that's our stretch for this time around. Now let's go same thing, cat-cow. Again, focusing on breathing. All right. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Flex your ankles so your toes are on the ground. Contact points dug in. Let's take a deep inhale. Hold it for a second. Hard exhale. Good. Get focused right now. Deep inhale. Hard exhale. Good. Deep inhale. Suck that belly button in hard. Hard exhale. Push that belly button down hard. Inhale. I'm counting. Exhale. Push. Inhale. Get your mind right. Exhale. Let your breathing control this session. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Belly button in. Deep inhale. Hard exhale. 1 more. Deep inhale. Hard exhale. Good. Okay, now everybody go face down. Okay. So what you're going to look like is like that. Forehead on the ground. Okay. Now your arms are going to kind of come 45 degrees from you, like this. All right. Thumbs are up. And what we're going to do what's called a Y raise. Come up and down. Flex the back of your shoulder. We're going to do 8 repetitions. Get those shoulders loosened up. Go ahead and inhale when you bring that arm up. Okay, Mandy's done. Once I see everybody else do 8 reps of those, we're going to move on to another raise from this position. So now you're going to bend your arms and put it in the shape of a W. Okay, thumb still up, and you're going to come up with the whole arm and squeeze your back. Okay, so now you're going to get a little bit more your mid-back involved, as well as the back of the shoulder. There you go. Again, 8 of these, looking good. Big flex. And he's on her last one. Okay, once I see everybody, most of everybody's done, we're going to get into a T. So straight out to the side. Again, thumbs are up. Okay? So thumbs are up. You're going to turn your hands and you're going to raise your hands up. There you go. Good. Squeezing those shoulder blades. 8 of these, guys. Looking good. Okay, Mandy's done. Once you're done, let's get on all 4s. So that's muscle activation for the upper body. We're going to do a muscle activation for the lower body. We've been doing glute bridges. Now we're going to get on all 4s and do an external, internal hip rotation. So all 4s. Okay, we're going to start with an external, so adduction. Flex the ankles here. So you're going to go out with the leg and keep it at 90 degrees. So let's start on this side. And then you're going to rotate out. So bring it back in. So you're going to do circles. Start with an outward movement and then go back and in. There you go. Do 8 of them. We'll mark that hip joint. Okay, once you've done 8 on one side, go ahead and switch on the other side. Do the other leg. Outward rotation, adduction. Good. Eight of them. Okay, now Mandy's done. Once I see most of you are done, we're going to switch back to the other side and do an abduction. So you're going to rotate in. So you're going to start back and then rotate it back in. Kick it out, rotate it back in. Again, 8 of these. Good. Make as big circles as you can, still keeping those contact points dug in hard to the ground. There you go. Les, looking good, buddy. Good. All right, once that's done, go ahead and stand up. So I see most people standing up. Okay, so we've done this one before. Can you move the computer? Here, bend down, grab your toes. If you can't grab your toes, grab your ankles or your shins. Squat, shoulder tap, rotate out, shoulder tap, rotate out. Then you're gonna walk out, downward dog, pigeon, okay? Pigeon. Then walk back, get back into your toe touch, This time, both arms up and then stand up. Okay, I'll talk you guys through it and you can see Mandy doing it on the screen as well. All right, so raise your arms up, feet about in between hip and shoulder width apart. Now bend down. If you can, put your fingers underneath your toes. Now squat, shoulder tap, and rotate that one arm. Look at it. Good. Shoulder tap, rotate the other arm. Look at it. Okay, now walk out. You might need more room. Okay, now downward dog. So drop your hips, get that stretch, look up. Okay, now pigeon pose. Bring one leg forward, stretch out that glute. Hold it for a second. Other leg forward, stretch out that glute. Good, now walk back. Grab your toes again. This time, both arms up. Keep them up there while you're in that squat position and stand up. Good, let's do it again. Reach up. Grab your toes, squat, shoulder tap, look at it. Shoulder tap, look at it. Walk out. Drop, downward dog. Okay, pigeon. Good. Pigeon. Good. Okay, feet back in your squat stance. Walk back with your hands. Grab your feet or your shins again. Both arms up. Stand up from that position. Nice job, guys. Good. Okay, now, excite that nervous system now, okay? What we're gonna do a toy soldier, but it's gonna be ballistic, which means quick, okay? So arms up, keeping your arms at shoulder level, keeping both legs as straight as you can. You're just gonna kick up real quick. Alternate. If you can touch your hands, great. If you can't, I'd rather just keep your posture. So don't drop your chest, don't drop your arms. The point of this here is creating a quick stretch on that hamstring, getting it prepped and ready. I want you to do 8 on each side. If you can touch your hands, great. Again, the goal is posture. Keep everything upright. Don't drop your arms. 8 on each. Okay. One step. Now we're gonna focus on hip rotation, okay? A little bit of active dynamic here. Arms are out. So just create a little bit of room laterally. You're gonna take 8 to the right, 8 to the left. It's called a karaoke, okay? So you're gonna step over, step, and then step under. So you guys might have done this before, but you guys focus on rotating your hips, not so much the steps, okay? So over and under is 1, and you're gonna do it 8 times. Go ahead. Focus on that hip rotation. Rotate the hips. Keep the arms out at shoulder level. Your arms are going to want to move. Try not to let them move so we can keep the movement all in your hips. If you're doing 8, if you need to go down and back twice, go down and back twice. Good. Good job, everybody. Let's grab a quick drink before we get into our core circuit. So this will be all core, okay? While you're grabbing that drink, I'm gonna demo that first exercise. So we're gonna do what's called a hollow rock. So we did the hollow rock last program where you're rocking back and forth like this, okay? This time we're gonna keep that hold with the upper body. So arms are gonna be up, and then you're gonna do a crunch. Have your arms in line with your ears so they're not here. Here, keep the tension on the abs a little bit more. And then you're gonna do an alternate leg raise, okay? You're pressing that back down into the ground and just clearing your feet, keeping that hollow rock stance. All right, here we go. We're doing this for time. I'll keep time. Ready? Arms back behind your head, set, go. Crunch up, keep your arms in line with your ears, and then just alternate those legs. We got 20 seconds, guys. Focus on breathing. Slow and steady breath. Good. Control. We got 10 seconds. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Now you're going to stay laying back. I'm going to demo this again. Okay. Arms are going to be pointed down. Okay. Your palms are on the ground. And what you're going to do is you're going to do a sprinter sit-up. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna do a full sit-up. So I'm gonna crunch up, bring one leg in, and the opposite hand, like you're running, the hand goes towards the cheek, okay? Use that other arm to push off. So I'm using my left arm to get into that sit-up position. I'm gonna go down, up, down, up. So you're bringing the knee in, hand up, elbow up, and then use that other arm to put yourself up on that sit-up position, okay? Here we go. Let's do 8 on each side. Go. Nope. Sprinter. There you go. Keep the arms to your side to start with. There you go. Keep that arm to the side. So use that other arm to push off. Good. So sprinter stance, I want that elbow to hike up and that hand to be right by your cheek, just like you're running. 8 on each. There you go. Use that other hand to push up. I would like you guys to get up a little higher, do a complete sit-up. So use that other arm to push yourself up into that sit-up. Okay, not a crunch, a sit-up. Mandy's got 2 more on her left side. Good job. All right, we're gonna stay in that supine position on the ground. It's called an L reach, okay? You're gonna keep one leg up, straight up in the air, okay? Pretty much as straight as you can. Now, for those that wanna challenge the movement a little bit, the other leg can be a couple inches off the ground, okay? If you can't hold that, you can put it on the ground. So for those who wanna challenge, keep that other leg a couple inches off the ground. Keep the one up as high as you can so you get a stretch in your hamstrings. Arms are here, and then you're gonna crunch. Okay, so that one hand's between the legs, the other hand is outside the leg that's up. We're gonna do 8 of these and then switch sides. Okay, go ahead. On your guys' count, 8. Keep this leg straight up as possible. And that might bring the other leg down to the ground, that's fine. But if you want to try to keep that leg up, try to keep that leg up. 8 on each. After you've done one side, do the other side. Keep that leg straight as you can. Stretch that hamstring out. Good. Okay. Now, from that supine position, you're going to be in a seated position. Okay. Again, a couple ways you can do this. So you're going to be seated here, lift your rib cage so you're up tall, back is straight, okay? You can keep your feet on the ground to challenge yourself. You can get them a couple inches off the ground, okay? This is called a rope climb. So just be really methodical about this movement. You act like you're climbing a rope and being in this position. Grab the rope, bring your elbow down. Grab the rope, bring your elbow down, okay? So what your body's doing is keeping it stable and fighting rotational forces with your arms. You got to keep your body straight. You can't be pulling to the side. Okay, we're going to do this for 20 seconds. Be really methodical. Grab it and then drive that elbow down to the side. Go to the side. There you go. Here we go. Go. 20 seconds. Again, if you can keep your feet up, keep your feet up. Grab the rope hard, pull it down hard. Grab the rope hard, pull it down hard. Keep that posture. Slight lean, chest up, shoulders are back. Got 10 seconds. Pull it down, stay tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. All right, last movement in the circuit here. We're gonna do a plank, okay? Unlike a regular plank though, where I encourage people to keep their arms parallel, this time I do want your arms, elbows out, bring your hands together, because what we're gonna do here, we're gonna go into a plank. You can have your feet a little bit wider as well, okay? Because we're gonna go a regular plank into a side plank. So you're gonna be here, then you're gonna just pivot on your feet, bring that arm forward, rotate, bring it down, hold it, rotate, bring it down, okay? We're gonna do 5 on each side. Go ahead, pause at each change of direction. So just pivot on the feet, hold that regular plank for a second, hold that side plank for a second. Just stay on one side, then we'll switch to the other side, 5 on each side. Don't move your feet, just pivot. There you go. Try to get that rotation. So you're actually looking like you're doing a side plank and you're rotating hard. After 5 on one side, switch to the other. Most people have already switched. Looking good, guys. Stay tight. Good. Nice work. Bob, look good. Good work, Denise. Les, where are you? Need you to get up. Show me you're alive. There he is. All right. Grab some water. We got that whole thing one more time. So as you can see, a lot of stabilization. There's a lot of progressions to this stuff. So like I said, if you're not ready on some of those to keep your feet off the ground, maybe you'll be ready next week. There's a lot of progressions to these movements, okay? All right, go ahead and lay back. We got that hollow rock hold, alternate leg raise. This is time, so I'll say ready, set, go. Nope, arms back. Okay, arms back behind your head. Here we go. Go ahead, Les, lay back. Everybody's ready but you. Okay, shoulders up, set, go. Alternating those legs. 20 seconds, stay tight, arms in line with your ears. Let breathing be your guide. Control this movement with your breath. Stay tight. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Stay laying back. I want your arms 45 degrees from your body, palms down. Okay. You're going to do that sprinter sit-up. Opposite arm, opposite leg. That knee comes in. That arm is going to go by your face. Okay. That hand's going to go by your face. Go. Sit all the way up. 8 on each side. Push off that other arm and make sure you do a full sit-up. Good. Switch sides. Try not to rush. When you rush through these movements, your body kind of that. Gets into that scared response. Just run, keep your breathing, okay? Let your body be in control. All right, now we got that L sit. So one leg up. If you can keep the other leg up off the ground, that's great. If not, keeping it on the ground is fine. That one leg that's up is going to stay as straight as you can, so you get that stretch in that hamstring. One arm's going to be outside the leg, one arm's going to be inside that up leg. Go. 8. Crunch. 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 Keep this leg up. 8. Once you've done 8 on one side, go ahead and switch to the other side. Crunch. Leg up. Good. Okay, now seated in that rope climb position. Slight bend in the knees. You can keep your feet up, keep your feet up. If not, on the ground's fine. Slight lean back, chest up. Ready? Go. Grab that rope, drive that elbow down. Grab that rope, drive that elbow down. Again, be really methodical about it. Keep that posture. Stay tight. 10 seconds. Mandy's struggling. She wants to know how much time's left. 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, plank into the side plank. So again, elbows are going to be out. You're going to make a fist with your hands. Feet can be slightly wider. Okay. Go ahead. Do 5 on each. Hold each plank and each side plank 1 by 1 second. Pause at each. Change of direction. So rotate that arm so it points forward. Stick on one side at a time. This arm should rotate in. There you go. Good. Good. Get as much rotation with that upper body as you can so you're actually looking like you're doing a side plank. There you go. Good work, Chris. Jackie looking good with that rotation. Bob look good. Good. Okay, quick break, guys. Good job. That's our core circuit. We're moving on to our mobility circuit. Les, stand up. I need to see you. You live. Yay, there he is. Good work. All right, mobility circuit. Again, while you're grabbing a drink, I'm going to show you that first exercise. So, glute bridge position, okay? So feet, knees at 90 degrees, you're going to dig your elbows in. I would like to dig your elbows in, so you're going to work on that, drawing your shoulders back and flexing that back. This time, though, where it's called a frog bridge. So keeping your feet right where they are, you're just going to spread those knees out and down. And try not to roll on your feet so that your feet come off the ground. Try to keep your feet on the ground so you're working your inner thighs, your adductors, okay? So pressing down, down, okay? So up, hold it, go down slow. So knees come out wide, but again, your feet stay in contact with the ground. All right, here we go. We're doing 8 of them. Elbows in to the ground. Go ahead, go. On your guy, squeeze hard. Draw those knees down, but keep that contact point with both feet. There you go. Chris and Katie using bands, like it. Stretch, see if you can break those bands. Stretch, push those knees down, good. Okay, now you're gonna be in a all fours position. This is called a quadruple external rotation with both limbs, okay? So your shoulder and your hip. So one arm's gonna be up like this, and then this is my left side, so I'm gonna rotate my right leg. So I'll show you what it looks like on both ways. So here you'll see what my arm does. Okay, and then my leg coming out. So opposites move, so you're externally rotating that scapula, and then abducting that hip. Ready? Flex your ankles, go 8 on each. Opposite arm, opposite leg. There you go. So keep 90 degrees with both your elbows and knees. Stick on the same side so you're getting a rhythm. Flex that back. Get as much rotation as you can with both joints. 8 on each, yep. Good. Exhale when you rotate. Good. Nice job, guys. Okay. Can you move the camera, please, if need be? All right, you're gonna go face down. Arms are gonna be out, okay? It's called a scorpion. So I'm gonna rotate my right leg over my left. Trying not to move my upper body, stays in my hip, and then trying to move that foot flat on the ground. So that's the scorpion. And then you're gonna bring your arms in, push yourself up, and go into a Spider-Man like this. So that knee is gonna be behind the elbow. So I'm gonna go on the other side so you guys can see better. Rotate, here, push, back down, arms out. Rotate, foot flat on the ground, push, Spider-Man, okay? We're gonna do 5 on each side. So there's a push-up involved on that Spider-Man, so drive your body up, so arms straight out to the side. Go ahead, you're doing 5 on each side. So you watch Mandy here, she's gonna do her scorpion, and hands underneath the elbows, push up, you stick on the same side. So whatever leg you move, do the scorpion, that's the leg that's gonna go forward. There you go. 5 on each, good. Rotate. I mean, on that scorpion, try not to move your upper body. Keep it all in your hip. 5 on each. Drive your body up on that Spider-Man. Push up, drive your body up. Scorpion. Good, Mandy has switched. I hope you have too. Drive. Again, be aggressive with that push up and into that Spider-Man. Push your body up, your upper body up. Drive that knee to that elbow. Good, 5 on each. Mandy's got 2, everybody's looking pretty good. All right. So now you're going to be standing. I'm going to do it kneeling so you just get a better angle of what I'm doing here. So you're going to be standing, again, slight flex. When you stand, slight flex in the hips, squeeze the glutes. All right. So but, for me, kneeling, hands behind your head. I'm going to call this under arrest. Hands behind your head. Then you're going to bring them out. When you flip your hands back when you get to your shoulders and bring your hands like you're getting handcuffed. So here, hands behind the head, bring your arms back. Okay. So what you're focusing on is drawing those shoulders back and flexing your back. All right, let's do 8 of them. Go ahead. So big circles, okay? So start with your hands behind your head. Then you're going to bring your hands, your palms are going to point back. So try not to bend the elbows too much when you go behind your back. Keep all the movement mainly in your shoulders. Okay, so big circles with that shoulder capsule. Doing 8. Good. And he's on her last one. Good. Okay, now I do want everybody standing up. So I am a big fan of doing weird walks, animal walks. I've discovered a lot of different ones. This one is called the elephant walk, all right? It's gonna involve a deadlift, Romanian deadlift, so butt back, knees can bend, but I don't want a squat, okay? I want a deadlift, butt back, and then from here, you're just going to swing your arms like this, okay? Like a chunk of an elephant, but keeping your back straight. I don't want your back rounded. So keep that butt back so you're going to feel stretch in your hamstrings. Then from here, once you get that arm swing down, you're going to step laterally, keeping your arm swings, okay? Let's do 10 steps on each side. So if you have to divide that up into 5 and 5, do it twice, divide into 5 and 5. Go ahead. So get in that deadlift stance, butt back, hitching the hip, and then walk laterally. Just make those arms really nice and loose. Good. Keep your back straight, chest up, bend at the hip. So if you got to do 5 and 5, do 5 and 5. Once everybody's done, just stop and grab some water. We'll try to go through that quickly one more time. Looking good, guys. Good job, Jack. I'm scared of those hands that are like coming at me. All right. Quick drink. Here we go. Lay back on the ground. Frog bridge. So our bridge position. So start with the regular bridge stance. Okay, feet stay there. Now you're just going to let those knees flare out. Go ahead, do 8. Drive your feet down. Try to keep your whole foot in contact with the ground. What you're challenging here is your inner thighs, stretching out those adductors while your feet stay in contact with the ground. Hard flex each time you go up. 8 of them. Okay, on all 4s now. You're going to do that external rotation with your shoulder and hip. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, go. 8 on each. There you go. Keep that 90-degree angle at your elbow and at your knee, and you're just rotating that hip and shoulder. Good. There you go. Flex that back. Switch sides after you've done 8. Good. Okay, after you've done that, let's get in face down, that scorpion into the Spider-Man. So arms out to the side, 5 on each here. So rotate that scorpion, try to touch your foot flat, and then drive up into that Spider-Man. Good. 5 on each. Be aggressive with that Spider-Man. Push up, drive that leg forward. Hold that stretch for a second for that Spider-Man too. Don't be in a hurry to come back down. Again, 5 on each. Looking good. Good job, Chris. Good. Get that Full rotation of that hip on that scorpion. There you go. Good job, Bob. Les, I see you through the mirror. 5 on each. How many you got, babe? Mandy's almost done. Then we're going to stand and do that under a rest. Hands behind your back or head to start out with. And then you're going to go into that handcuff position. Good. Okay, so everybody stand up. Hands behind your head. Again, rotating those shoulders. Go, 8 of them. Good. Get big circle, squeeze, flex that back. Big circles. Challenge your range of motion here. Draw those shoulder blades back. There you go. Good, guys. Big circles left. Keep your hands back. Good job, Bob. Jackie, good. Okay, elephant walk time. Hinge the hip, back straight. Get those arms going first. Once you got the arms, good rhythm with the arms, go ahead and walk laterally. You're doing 10 steps on each. So if you have the room to do all 10, great. If not, let's go 5 and 5, twice. Good, stay low, butt back. Keep your back straight though. Feel a slight stretch in your hamstring. Good work, good work, good work. Good job, guys. Hopefully this will make you feel opened up, which is always the goal of these Wednesday nights, to get everything more open, hips, shoulders, focus on the posterior part of the body. Thanks for joining us again tonight. Tomorrow night we'll be at 6 o'clock with Ryan. It's a lower body day. Friday, more flexibility, recovery Friday at noon, and then Saturday, Jamie's total body at 9 a.m. Any questions out there? Clarification?
That was a good one, Tone. That was probably my favorite one you've done.
Awesome, good. Check out an email from us. We got the county parks gave the okay, so actually I have an outdoor training session. If any of you are interested in exploring what that may be like, please contact your trainer. We'll see how it goes tomorrow with me, and then I'll get some feedback from these guys. But our viewpoint is, if the county is allowing people to go outdoors in parks again, we're going to do social distancing outdoors training sessions. We'll be protective. We'll be wear gloves and mask, and not
We'll
too
bring
much equipment.
equipment.
We're not bringing functional elements outside. It's just going to be some minimal equipment. But hopefully we can just get some more options out there before we can really truly open up. All right.
Wear a mask so nobody knows who we are.
I might have you wear one of those whole body suits, those stretchy suits.
Hazmat
Yeah.
suit.
All right, guys. Have a good
All right,
evening.
everyone.
Thank you. Thanks,
Good
Mandy.
job.
Thanks, Tone.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thanks.
I think I'll be able to make Patrick's at noon, not at
Noon
7
or on
a.m.
Friday for less. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.